Being involved in a car accident leaves you with many questions, especially what to do about damage to your car. Attorney Catherine Stone joins us again from Barbas Law with some answers. Catherine, again, we always were talking before segments, and I'm always learning things from you, and especially on this one. What do you do about damage to your car after an accident?
Well, it's typically the first or second question everyone asks when they call in and they start talking to me about their auto accident. Number one is about their injuries. And number two is, what am I going to do with my vehicle? We all need our cars. We need to get our cars to get to work. We need our cars for childcare. We can't function without our vehicles. So there's a couple of options that are available to people if the accident was not caused by them and caused by someone else.
I was going to say, well, let's talk about those options, because I know I've been in a similar situation and truly did not know what to do.
Well, the first thing that I would recommend in any situation is consult with an attorney, because you are going to have an insurance adjuster come out and view the damage, whether your vehicle is at your house or whether it's at a body shop being fixed. And there's certain things that need to be taken into consideration with regards to your property damage. But your options are basically, you can go through your own insurance company. It's a lot quicker and a lot faster. However, if you have a deductible, you will have to pay your deductible out of pocket to get your automobile fixed. The other option, and unfortunately an option that sometimes can take many months, which I believe you said you had a similar situation.
Yes, I did.
That is submitted to the at-fault party's insurance company. And I oftentimes have clients call me up and say, where's my check? They're not fixing my car. My rental car is going out. I just had a client the other day, his rental car on his policy had expired, and he still didn't have his automobile fixed. So it's a lengthy process, unfortunately. And again, sometimes people will call me about their car being totaled, and the insurance companies want to total their vehicle.
Yeah.
And that one, especially in particular, I had a client recently whose BMW
This is crazy.
was totaled, and the insurance company did not want to give him what he considered, or I considered, fair value for that vehicle, because we were able to pull up all the documented changes that he had recently had done to the BMW to boost the value. And so they sort of argued with us about it. So if you don't think you're getting a fair shake, call our office. We'll be glad to talk to you.
One, it sounds like you should call your office anyway. I mean, there have been times where it's like, oh, I think I can handle it on my own, but there are definitely things that can slip through the cracks that you don't even think about when it comes to this.
Well, and one of those things would be damage to anything inside your vehicle. Let's say you've had a major accident and your cell phone is crushed. That's something that is part of your property damage claim. I recently had a lady who had 2 car seats, and there's an indication that even though the car seat itself may not have sustained any damage, the fact that it's been involved in an automobile accident, you want to get rid of that car seat and get a new one. So we were able to get her additional monies to replace the 2 car seats.
So that's definitely one of those keys. And I want to take our remaining seconds here, if you will. And we've always talked about people emailing you, but we also want to stress, if anybody has any questions when it deals with the law, they can also just pick up the phone and call you, right?
Correct.
Catherine?
I mean, we have our Know Your Rights, and we have our barbaslaw.com website, which I encourage everyone to go to and check out all of our attorneys. But also just picking up the phone and calling 1-800-BARBAS-LAW. There's always somebody there to answer the phone.
And again, just want to point out, questions, all you have to do is just go to barbaslaw.com/knowyourrights, or again, like Catherine just said, pick up the phone. A wealth of knowledge as always. Thank you so much for joining us today.